Hello, we'll see the question from GATE 2014 ECE paper from the subject of signals and system here. So, given that a Fourier transform pair is given by 2 by 3 whole power n u of n plus 3. Applying the Fourier transform, it is given as a into e power minus j 6 pi f divided by 1 minus 2 by 3 into e power minus j 2 pi f. So, where u of n denotes the unit step sequence, then the value of a is. So, here coming to the solution, we need to find the value of a here. So given that the x of n equals to 2 by 3 whole power n u of n plus 3 is given. So for this we need to apply the Fourier transform. So for our convenience, for our easy understanding, I am applying the jet transform here. Apply jet transform for this. So by applying the jet transform, so in order to apply the jet transform here, we can apply the time shifting property for this by making this as n plus 3. 2 by 3 whole power n plus 3, we can apply the time shifting property. That's why I am taking that here I'm converting this as 2 by 3 a whole power n plus 1. I am writing this is u of n plus 3. So I am adding the 2 by 3 whole power minus 1 here. So 2 by 3 whole power, so we need to make this as n plus 3. So this becomes whole power 2 by 3 whole power minus 3. Then it becomes so minus means this becomes 3 by 2 whole cube. So this is 27 by 8 into 2 by 3 whole power n plus 3 into u of n plus 3. That's what the x of n. So I am considering that here x1 I taken it as x1, I will consider it as 27 by 8 into 2 by 3 whole power n u of n I will consider. Then I will apply the time shifting property for that. So here I am considering that x of n, x1 of n, I consider it as 27 by 8 into this I consider it as 2 by 3 whole power n u of n I am considering. So for this, applying the jet transform, we will get the x1 of z equals to 27 by 8 into, so we know the jet transform for this, that is 1 by, we will get it as 1 by 1 minus 2 by 3 into z power minus 1 will get. So this is the jet transform of this x1 of n. So this is the x1 of z. Now we need the jet transform for x of n. So x of n is nothing but that is the jet transform of 27 by 8 into 2 by 3 whole power n plus 3 into u of n plus 3. So x1 of n is taken as 27 by 8 into 2 by 3 whole power n u of n. So by observing, this is like jet transform of x1 of n plus 3. x1 of n plus 3. So by replacing the n with n plus 3, we will get this x of n. So I am applying the time shifting property. So by applying the time shifting property here, we will get this as jet cube into, this is equals to, by applying the jet transform, this becomes jet cube into, this is jet transform of x1 of n. So we already know that the jet transform of x1 of n, that is x1 of z. So by substituting that, we will get the jet transform of given x of n equals to, this is, we have by substituting this x1 of z, this becomes 27 by 8 into z cube divided by 1 minus 2 by 3 into z power minus 1. So by converting into Fourier transforms, so we have the relation between z transform and Fourier transform. That is, we need to replace the z with e power j omega. By replacing the z with e power j omega, the Fourier transform of x of n, we will get it as 27 by 8 into, this is e power j 3 omega divided by 1 minus 2 by 3 into, this becomes e power minus j omega. So given that the Fourier transform of the x of n is a into e power minus j 6 pi f divided by 1 minus 2 by 3 into e power minus j 2 pi f. So writing that here, by writing this omega equals to 2 pi f, this becomes 27 by 8 into, this is e power minus j e power plus j 6 pi f divided by, this is 1 minus 2 by 3 into e power minus j 2 pi f will get. So by comparing with the given expression, we will get the a value equals to 27 by 8 here. So 27 by 8 we will get 27 by 8. A value is the 27 by 8 by comparing with the given Fourier transforms. Actually this is plus.